Hey, City of Guelph. This is Julie at 22 Highland with regards to the Boulevard Garden at 22 Highland. Now, I want to provide some clarifying information. I've sent over a 3D rendering as well, and that didn't seem to communicate it effectively enough, so I'm going to do this via video to see if this helps as well. I would say that this definitely looks like, if I was a bylaw officer and taking this picture, I would definitely go, oh wow, this does look like a raised bed. Okay, here's the problem. You're not seeing the full picture when you look at the bylaw officer's pictures. You're not seeing the full story. Here's the full story. I dug down the boulevard with the intention of filling it back up with wood chips or mulch. What I did is I reduced the grade below the sidewalk. You can see more examples there. That's a ledge. That's the original soil level. That's the original elevation of the boulevard right there. And you can see all the way around. I then put in some hardscape wood borders. There's no bottom to this. This isn't a container. This is a hardscape border. What I'm going to do, or what I was planning on doing next before I halted everything because of the complaint, is I'm going to put the wood chips back up. So this will right next to it have wood chips to make it flush, and we'll make it flush right to the edge of the sidewalk. This will not be a raised bed. This will be a plot with a wood border around it to keep the wood chips out of this. This will be level. This will be flush. These aren't raised beds. Bylaw came and took pictures in the middle of the project, never bothered to come to the door to ask me what the final plan is, and didn't include or bother to include information that this actually had been reduced in order to accommodate for these beds and the wood chips that were getting filled in. So right now, the city has sent me a letter stating that in order my next options of what I can do to save my garden is to get an encroachment agreement, spend a bunch of money, and put the city on my insurance. That's the only option the city has provided me with because you guys think these are raised beds. They're not raised beds. What I've been asking the city is for clarification that if I were to put the wood chips in so that everything would be flush again, if that is okay. Because what I don't want to do is have bylaws show up after I've put the wood chips in and then have to rip everything out after spending a weekend putting wood chips in and the money and the travel and all that type of stuff to get it. So, this is my question. Can you reassess this? These aren't raised beds. Understand the final plan or the intention of where I was going with this that I had to pause was to bring everything back up so it was flush. I'm asking the city for direction on that. If I were to put the wood chips in and everything was flush, is this okay? Because you've given me one option right now, and that's the encroachment agreement, but you've provided that information based on thinking these are raised beds. They're not. This is just the middle of the project that I've had to halt. So this is what I'm asking. This is what I've been asking for clarification. They're not raised beds. Bylaw's wrong. You guys are working with wrong information.